Good evening. Extra security measures have been put in place at this weekend's Brighton Pride in light of recent terror attacks across Europe. Concrete barriers have been installed in crowded areas and extra police have been drafted in to keep partygoers and spectators safe. Organisers say the event has attracted more than 200,000 people. Tom Savides reports.
Carnival atmosphere as the Pride Parade makes its way along Brighton's seafront. The event is now in its 26th year and celebrates lesbian, gay, bisexual and transgender communities. But everyone is welcome.
Thank you. We're just here to enjoy the day, have good fun, celebrate.
It's an inclusive event. You can't say it's just for this community or that community, it's for the whole community.
Just the craziness, I love the craziness of it.
This year more police have been drafted in and security staff and stewards have been given extra training to keep people safe. Concrete barriers have been installed at points where crowds gather, measures taken in light of recent terror attacks across Europe.
Organisers say around 200,000 people are taking part in this year's Brighton Pride. And although there are increased security measures this year, it hasn't stopped people from coming out to enjoy themselves.
Sun is out, the weather is amazing.
It's a nice day out and it's a lovely day as well.
We're pansies, yeah? So we all march together, or we're all linked together with a big cloth to reclaim the word pansy.
Thousands of spectators from Brighton and much further afield have packed the streets for the parade, with a festival in Preston Park and various street parties taking place all weekend. This year's theme is Uniting Nations, to highlight the plight of LGBT communities around the world who may not enjoy the freedoms we have here. A political message that's always been the backbone of Brighton Pride, which is now one of the biggest and most popular prides in the country. Tom Savides, ITV News, Brighton.
A plan to issue permits for residents in West Berkshire to use local recycling centres has been criticised as environmentally unfriendly. It comes after other councils prevented West Berkshire residents using their sites because of a row over funding.
I mean, residents are going to have to drive up to, say, 30 miles round trip to take some waste to the tip now, whereas before they only had to go a mile or so, and that's going to mean much more CO2 emissions. It's going to mean a lot of extra fuel being used. Residents have to be put out because they're going to have to spend so much more time driving to the tip.
Firefighters in Hampshire have been trekking 55 miles carrying a stretcher to raise money for a boy with a rare brain condition. Crews from Tadley are visiting 10 fire stations over 24 hours. They're trying to raise £1,000 for Oliver Whitcomb, who needs 24-hour care. Images of what the £70 million development in Poole will look like have been released. Originally a timber yard, the West Quay Marina is set to house 291 apartments, a restaurant and quayside walkway. On to football, and in the opening day of the season, Championship side Brighton drew with Derby and Reading beat Preston 1-0. In League One, Oxford United drew 1-1 with Chesterfield. Swindon beat Coventry 1-0. Meanwhile, in League Two, Crawley beat Wickham and Portsmouth drew against Carlisle. And finally, today marked the start of Cows Week. More than 600 boats took to the Solent in what is the world's largest sailing regatta based on the Isle of Wight. In the glorious sunshine, Olympic champions took on amateur sailors such as the Rogers family.
We're here really just to have a great time with the family and friends and see how well we can do. This particular boat raced a lot in the 1970s. At Cows Week, and then was away for a decade or so.
And will the sunshine last? Let's take a look now with Luke Castiglione.
From blizzards to Poole, driving through Europe. Eurotunnel the Shuttle sponsors ITV Meridian weather.
Hello again, good evening. Cloud will start to roll in over the next few hours for a very humid and muggy night tonight. Tomorrow will be a bright and breezy day. The breeze really picking up by the afternoon, but then it will start to turn fresher and cooler into next week. So tomorrow we're looking at highs of around 23, 24 degrees for our region. 24 is 75 in Fahrenheit. But come Tuesday, a much fresher picture, highs around 19, possibly 20 degrees. So all change with the northwesterly airflow from Tuesday and Wednesday. But back to tonight, a very humid night ahead. Lows no lower than around 17, 18 degrees out there. Cloudy with some drizzly rain at times, mist and murk along the coast and over higher ground. It will be a slow start tomorrow morning. Some cloud first thing, but it will brighten up through the course of the morning. Come the afternoon, plenty of sunny spells, but breezy, especially along the coast. And highs a bit cooler than today, highs of 23 degrees, 73 in Fahrenheit. And looking at tide times for Brighton, 3 o'clock tomorrow afternoon.
Eurotunnel the Shuttle sponsors ITV Meridian weather.
And that's it from the weekend team. We're back tomorrow evening at 5:30. I hope you can join us then. For now, though, have a lovely evening and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye for now.